Have you ever asked yourself how China, a country once riddled with economic and political turmoil, is now on the brink of becoming a global superpower? Our journey begins in the year 1949, when the People's Republic of China was born from the ashes of civil war. At the helm, Mao Zedong, a leader determined to forge a new path for his nation. The Great Leap Forward, an ambitious but calamitous plan, aimed to transform the agrarian economy into an industrialized one. A few years later, the Cultural Revolution, another significant event, swept through the country, reshaping its political and cultural landscape. As tumultuous as these times were, they sowed the seeds for what was to come. In the late 20th century, China underwent a series of economic reforms, opening its doors to foreign investment and embracing market principles. This marked the beginning of an unprecedented era of growth that propelled the country onto the global stage. One of the most striking manifestations of this growth was the rise of China's middle class. In the span of a few decades, millions were lifted out of poverty, and a new generation of consumers was born. This surge in consumer spending became a powerful engine driving the country's economic expansion. From manufacturing cheap goods, China shifted to becoming a hub for high-tech products. It became the world's factory, producing everything from your favorite smartphone to the car you drive. The once agrarian nation had transformed into an industrial behemoth. The transformation was not just economic. China's political clout grew in parallel with its economic growth. It started playing a more significant role in global affairs, marking its presence in various international forums. From a struggling nation, China has steadily climbed the ladder of global power. But how exactly have they accomplished this? As we delve deeper into this fascinating journey, we'll uncover the strategies and developments that have made China's rise to power possible. Stay tuned as we explore the technological advancements, military might, and economic powerhouse that China has become. A significant factor in China's rise to power is their technological advancements. But what makes their tech sector so unique? It's a blend of relentless focus, ambition, and a drive to innovate. This has led to breakthroughs in various technology sectors, transforming the nation into a global tech titan. Let's take a glimpse into China's tech scene. The country has made significant strides in artificial intelligence, catapulting into the forefront of AI research and development. Their progress is seen in autonomous vehicles, facial recognition systems, and smart cities, all powered by AI. It's a testament to China's desire to not only keep pace with the world, but to lead it. 5G technology is another area where China shines. With its faster data speeds and lower latency, 5G is set to revolutionize the way we live and work. And China is at the helm of this revolution, leading in the deployment of 5G networks and the development of 5G-enabled devices. This leadership in 5G technology is not only a testament to China's technological prowess, but also a strategic move to set the global standards in this next-generation technology. But perhaps the most audacious of China's tech ambitions lie in the realm of space exploration. China's space transportation company is ambitiously developing a hypersonic space plane. Imagine this, hopping on a plane in Shanghai and landing in New York in just a couple of hours. That's the future that China is working towards, a future where distances become irrelevant and the world becomes a truly global village. But this is not just about convenience or speed. This is a statement, a demonstration of what China can achieve. It's about showing the world that China is not just a participant in the space race, but a leader. And it's not just about space tourism or hypersonic flights. It's about the potential for technological dominance, for setting the pace and direction of global innovation. China's technological prowess is not just about innovation, but also about asserting its dominance on the global stage. It's about showing the world that China is more than capable of leading the technological revolution of the 21st century. Another pillar of China's rise is their expanding military power. But how does it compare to the rest of the world? The Middle Kingdom's military might is growing at an unprecedented rate. One striking symbol of this power surge is their most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian. This behemoth of a ship is a testament to China's burgeoning naval capabilities, a clear signal to the world of its rising military prowess. But while the Fujian stands as an impressive testament to China's progress, it's not the only ace up their sleeve. In the deck of China's naval armada, the Type 055 destroyers and the Type 39 submarines are the real game changers. The Type 055 destroyers are formidable surface combatants with advanced capabilities. They're like the silent guardians of the seas, boasting a level of firepower that can rival the best in the world. Then there's the Type 039 submarines, the silent hunters of the deep. Their air-independent propulsion makes them an unseen threat, capable of operating silently below the surface, a lurking danger to any adversary. Furthermore, China's creative use of merchant ferries for potential military purposes is a cause for concern. These civilian vessels could potentially be converted for military use, providing a significant logistical advantage in potential conflicts. It's like having a Trojan horse, but instead of Greek soldiers, it's filled with modern warfare artillery. All these advancements pose serious challenges to U.S. naval dominance. The United States has been the uncontested naval superpower for decades, but now it's not just about keeping up with the Joneses. It's about staying one step ahead of a rapidly modernizing adversary, an adversary that is relentlessly pursuing its ambition to become a global superpower. China's military expansion is a clear sign of its ambition to become a global superpower. This isn't just about flexing military muscles or engaging in a show of force. It's a strategic move on the global chessboard, one that could redefine the balance of power in the years to come. China's economic growth has been nothing short of phenomenal, but what's driving this economic powerhouse? China's economic prowess is rooted in its strategic policies and calculated maneuvers. A significant element of its economic strategy is the country's emphasis on manufacturing. China is the world's largest manufacturer and exporter of goods, with a vast network of factories producing everything from electronics to automobiles. This industrial behemoth didn't just happen overnight. It's the result of carefully planned industrial policies and state-backed initiatives that have encouraged domestic manufacturing and export-led growth. One cannot talk about China's economic growth without mentioning the rise of its middle class. Over the past few decades, millions of Chinese citizens have been lifted out of poverty and propelled into the middle class. This demographic shift has led to an increase in consumer spending, which in turn has fueled domestic growth. A burgeoning middle class means more spending on goods and services, more demand for higher quality products, and consequently, more opportunities for businesses. In addition to its manufacturing prowess and burgeoning middle class, China's economic strategy has been marked by its significant investments in infrastructure, technology, and education. These investments have not only bolstered the country's economic growth, but have also laid a solid foundation for future development. China's economic growth has also been fueled by its role in global trade. As the world's largest exporter of goods, China has positioned itself as an indispensable player in the global supply chain. The country's massive manufacturing sector, coupled with its strategic location, has made it a vital link for businesses around the world. China is also an economic powerhouse because of its ability to adapt and innovate. From implementing new technologies to changing economic policies, the country has shown a remarkable ability to pivot and adjust to changing circumstances. This adaptability has been key in maintaining its economic growth, even in the face of global economic shifts and uncertainties. China's economic growth is not just about numbers, but about the country's strategic positioning in the global economy. The country's economic policies, its rise as a manufacturing and exporting titan, the growth of its middle class, and its strategic investments all contribute to its economic powerhouse status. As we continue to observe this economic giant, it's clear that China's influence extends far beyond its borders, shaping the world's economic landscape. China's rise as a superpower has far-reaching implications, but what does this mean for the rest of the world? The ascent of China into the realm of superpowers is indeed a game-changer. The world is witnessing a shift in global power dynamics, a shift that has the potential to redefine international relations for decades to come. As China continues to assert its influence, countries around the globe are compelled to reassess their strategies and alliances. One significant area of impact is the realm of technology. China's advancements in areas such as hypersonic flight and space exploration are not just impressive, they're also challenging the status quo. The race is on. Nations worldwide are now spurred to innovate and compete, to keep up with the pace of technological innovation set by China. In the military arena, China's growing prowess is reshaping the landscape. The launch of their most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian, and the development of powerful surface combatants like the Type 055 destroyers are testament to this. The silent and stealthy Type 039 submarines and the potential conversion of civilian ferries for military use further underscore China's commitment to expanding its naval capabilities. This rise in military might is prompting other nations like the United States to rethink and bolster their own defense strategies. From an economic perspective, China's growth as a powerhouse has far-reaching implications. As it continues to expand its economic influence, China is creating new opportunities, but also new challenges. The rise of China is driving economic growth in many parts of the world, but it's also leading to increased competition and potential economic imbalances. China's rise is not just about China, it's about the world and how it adjusts and adapts to this new reality. As China continues its ascent, the world watches with a mixture of admiration, anticipation, and perhaps a little unease. Only time will tell what the future holds.